I chose myself after all. It's the easier work with people who are closer in age. They're both problematic. Oh, it doesn't matter. The answer you give is always the best. Remember, any of what the commander say is the best you can do. The commander is required to live that way. How many decisions have you made? How many responsibilities have you taken on? Maybe a lot of them. Yes, it'll be a lot. It is too big to leave to one person. That's what it means to command someone, and that is what it means to start a war. For me, it was a routine, and I left it to only one king. Did you fight a lot? I fought countless times. We marched eastwards and eastwards, helplessly dreaming. Trampled down many things, killed what was smiling in peace. You forced it to kill others in the same way by forcing them to be excited about something that would have been calm forever if they had not dreamed it. But Master, the most brave thing is that now that I remember, I feel no remorse. Dreams infect someone. I too was boiled by the king's dream. I too passed that dream on to many people. For me, it was a vague future. That must be why I built the big library. I left my dream behind by creating a library that will be etched in the history of the world. Was it right, or is it the other way around? You are... Fairness, huh? Yeah, maybe so. As long as people live, they will always convey their dreams or disappointments. I guess I don't want to pretend what I have conveyed. Because it is true both that someone was killed as a result of my message and that someone was probably laid down on the ground. The king here should be too. Pieces. You could and have told them about your dreams and disappointments. Everyone lives that way. You're all talking about troublesome things like a monk. Oops, that's not your livelihood. I know you're on edge, but I'm relying on Tanegashima. But I have a feeling there's something about that castle owner. To Thesis. For what's worth, I have a strange feeling. However, it's just a hunch, so don't worry about it. No intuition should not be taken lightly, especially when it comes to the sniper instincts. I'm not sure we can draw a conclusion here, but we should be fully aware of this when we engage in contradiction. But this time, Sugitani, I'm going to ask you to stay lurking. I get it, well, that's what I'm supposed to do. If I miss again, don't hold it against me, okay? Absolutely, you're not off the hooks. You told the master that, didn't you? Haha, don't do it that, it's embarrassing. Nice guy, good fight. Let's go. It's the last castle master. Damn, this is it. Sorry, Asterios. Really strong, you're endowed with heroes. That's why. Asterios, no phantasm. Well, okay. Hey, yo. Wandering. Damage delay the application of the no phantasm. It is now. I heard you, Potmi. The ancestor spiral fate. What? Yeah. Second note phantasm. This is the second note of his trove. Is a direct result of my travel injury. For bandits who use Dakota, use a club. For bandits who ripped up people to pieces with a pine tree, use a pine tree. The scoundrel who fed the people to the giant sea turtles. I made them pay for the sins by feeding them to the giant sea turtles. And the essence of my journey is the cause and effect. If they shot me or one of my people, it is they who will be shot. That's my second offensive, cute inaccessible fate spiral. Oh no. She. Oh, that hurts. I bet you couldn't move with this before you were born. This time, however, we had one more gun, and we prepared the entire Takashima Island. I was approached by a young Go. I was searching the Great Library of Alexandria. The sexy island, in a sense, would be a mechanism that would only be launched by gunpowder. Then it should be able to shoot such bullets. What's that disastrous thing? Black bullets, shall we say. The Great Library of Alexandria has data on the weapons created by the Atlas Institute. One of them was a weapon that could destroy the world, called the Black Barrel. It is a mere duplicate of the theory of the weapon. It's not the degradation level, but it is enough to defeat a single servant. I could only prepare one shot, so shoot normally at first, and use a second shot for the no phantasm. Takashima should also have a separate one for these bullets. If the item is woven with magic power, it should be possible. I suppose it's possible, but don't use the no phantasm at first. If you're an assassin, you do your best at the beginning. It's a second shot, as Stairs probably won't go down with a single blow. But because you survived the first blow, you think you've seen it through. In fact, at that stage, I would have seen through your shot. But the second shot has a completely different meaning. And one more thing, the person you were after. Now will it work as you read it plot to me? Here's my no phantasm. 2 balls shot at. Then it says a Spiral Fate. This time. Thesis. Not a serious me snipe? No, it's more. My no phantasm couldn't interfere. What in the world was that bullet? Still. No, I definitely pierced the spiritual nucleus. The reason I'm after you is simple. You together are terrifying. Because he locked us in the labyrinth with the no phantasm and of Asterios and merely escapes with the no phantasm of Thesis. If not, simply strike down Asterios in the labyrinth. As Thesis once did. So I told him to aim for the first blow at Asterios, but the second at you. It was a shortcut to victory to take you out by surprise, in terms of zeroity and in terms of being the lord of the castle. This is haha, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Jason would have seen through it, but I didn't see it through it at all. Thesis. That's it. Thesis even have an antidote about his descent into the underworld, but that doesn't mean he can resonate himself. Exactly. But you guys, you're still one trick away. What? My king. Handhelds. Now's the time to return the chalice drop to you. Chalice drops. No way. Yes, Asterios is the Lord of the West. He is our king. I met the monster in the labyrinth. At that time, I just continued to do heroic deeds. He had defeated many bandits, vanquished demons, and filled his heart with pride because that is what a hero would do. Eventually, I heard about a certain monster. Every 9 years, a monster demands the sacrifice of its children. He said that that monster lives at the bottom of the labyrinth, and that even the king cannot touch it. In those days, had a selfish righteousness indication joined the sacrifice and dived into the labyrinth. It was given Ball of Fred, a secret weapon of the Princess Eridine, and he dutifully made his way to the bottom of the labyrinth. And then it met the monster. The battle was just a series of miracles. He surrendered himself to his intuition, following it through his former ventures, and single-mindedly seeks to exploit the monster. One wrong move and we die instantly, even if our attacks are powered up against 100 times. They cannot break the monster's flesh. Still, they just keep piling it on. If 100 was not enough, 1,000. If 1,000 was not enough, 10,000. Unfortunately, I have accumulated miracles. And when I killed the monster, I knew he was only human. He said that he was just human, who was born in the form of a monster because of his spotter. The king had offended the sea god and punished for it. The king, tormented by the outermost sight, selfishly confined the son in the labyrinth. They thought the sacrifice was necessary to make this monster stay, etc., and for no good reason, they sent their children to him. He took the sacrifice for nothing. They called me a monster, so I have to act like one. I think I said something like that in a faltering voice, but I think that's roughly what I meant. I just shuddered. The justice I believed in was not justice. The righteousness indication I had burned against injustice dissipated and vanished in vain. This is the scoop. He said happily. I'm glad because Chichiu's father was right. Don't be silly. You should have been saved. At the very least, you shouldn't have died this way. In later years, I became the king of the country. However, the lingering fire of doubt that smoldered in my chest would not be extinguished. The hero named Thesis should not have been king. The monster named Sirius should have been king. Then there is only one consequence. Thesis was the one who should have served as Sirius. Before I was born, I was wrong from the starting point. If Sirius the truth about the Minotaur and the legends about the monsters, etc. are just falsehood, I was the one who had saved Asterios and make him his spotter pay for the sins. You and Asterios. Asterios, leave me alone now. Do what you want. Use that chalice drop as you wish. I am a... Tissu. What the heck? Hey, what's going on with this guy, Poto and Master? Did you come down from Reference to Yutani? Unfortunately, I don't know either. Hey, another bunch of Shadow Knights. No, those guys are acting strange too. What did he say? From the inside, a demonic beast. Shadow Knights merged with each other and changed. Tis's father was not wrong. Because my friend was killed. Asterios, you were my scoop. I'm... The mice went from Asterios spreading further. Even the terrain's changing. This is bad if we don't stop it. Damn, this is unexpected, but we have to do it. Listen, Sugitani, Master. Wait, Potsune, there's something wrong. Burm... Asterios. The site is serious. Asterios as a Minotaur also confirmed in the last bout. No, direction was different even then. This number is... Oh yes, I chose you because you're a genuine master, because you're a natural born demon. Asterios? Oh, before wine? No, no way. You knew that, Thesis. No, I'm not. I was trying to help him. Then rejoice, stay and celebrate. He is no longer trouble. He no longer suffers. With me, you will live on. In that sense. Good work, Thesis. Mysterious. What? From mysterious natural disposition, he should have been known this would eventually happen. Who are you? I am still in the cradle, but the end has come. All the drops of chalice are gathered here, and the vessel is determined. The castle is melting away with the Mesiah, and has it not become another castle from the edge of the melted one? Is it sin? Will it be blame? Will it be evil? I will celebrate all that I build. I love all my children with all my heart. It's not good. The monster in this castle are reacting to him. I misjudged which one was the lord of the castle. My mistake. But what in the world? I think we are thinking the same thing, possibly. We, the Grand Duke and Pieces and Letters, were all in possession of the chalice drops. If so, a big question remains. Who in the world used the Holy Grail to create a singularity? The person who used the chalice. Come on, in celebration, rejoice, sing love. Instead of wine, I shall drink you all up. Oh, what's this? I see. This can't be unscattered. It's a Chaldea that we should be afraid of. The command is refined. In this case, it's because of the appearance of coded with servant. The nature of these spirits, each whom can be described as substandard, make it extremely difficult to operate them as an army. And yet the fact that he can handle it with such a confidence is not due to his talent, but to his conspirator experience. You don't tell us who you are, but you can see right through us. In this form, perhaps in a few short years, you and I will have a good match. But I've gotten used to this, it's good enough. Then it doesn't have to look like this anymore. Eh? No wait, that was Chaos Tide. This time it's a girl child. Chaos Tide, is that what you call the primal suit of dynamic life? I'm not amused that they bring a name like Chaos, etc., which is derived from that thing. I will be somewhat hesitant to shoot at the sight of him though. No good, the text doesn't work on that shape. To begin with this direction, the main body's not here. Great analysis, but analysis alone is meaningless. Guru. Hey, even in the Night of Shadows, Master, stay close. Hey, can beat up all you want. Lateral general attacks are impenetrable, and with the shadowy night springing up from all directions, there is no way to escape. What are you gonna do? The main body's not here, then where the hell is it? Is there still a place to hide in singularity? Hey, Poto, he went that way. They're there and they're not. They're not there and they're there. You're dexterous guys, aren't you? Even while you're spinking, you're just as brilliant with a spear. The nature of singularity in a land, only one day and night. Free castle with a drop of chalice to is. The two of us. Davichi, I have been in communication with the great library of Alexandria before. Can you check the direction with the old eye with that one? What? Yes, I have the data from back then. But that was you, too, so your reaction is the same. If you can do it now. Okay, I get it. Actually, I don't know why. They are the same coordinates, but not the same. It is as if two Ptolemy exist, spanning different time spaces. I knew it. What Ptolemy in nerd time space? Sorry, I'll explain later, but how do we use this guy? Even if we know the trick, it doesn't make a difference that we are divided. We need at least a way to break through the warding no mechanism. I wish I would use my magic like Tai Gong did for me, but... like in the Labyrinth. Yeah, we talked about the same thing when we were in Labyrinth. I'm not sure if there's a way to do something like spatial transfer. Yuki, call me by decree. Huh? It's not about me, it's that other eye. Spatial transfer by means a spell, but chaotic spells by self does not have such function. I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean, pull the other pulls me? Just call it. Perhaps it's not possible at other singlers, but this place, this time makes sense. What are you trying to do? Damn it, I'm the one you're dealing with. Oh. Useless, get out of the way. Retreats. I'll never miss it. Let the spirits and messenger die here in equal measure. Otherwise. Hurry up, Yuki, call me. Come on, Archer. Let's let him go. The race shift. I will not let you escape your spirits. I will not let you escape, spirit user. You are here to repeat day and night. Endless strife is what you deserve. Keep fighting with your accumulated sins and cruelties until your soul is abducted. No, it does not. It doesn't work that way. You. Yes, I knew it. It would come. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. No way. Come on, let's have my master back. You're fat. Hundreds of evil spirits are cut off, and 10,000 spirits are exterminated. Oh no. How did you get here? I'm the only one who bullies says. I can be a crown prince with enough time. This is about good as it gets. Now in Neblo. Suddenly the law was suddenly enforced. God. No, my dimensional closer. You did it.